And bone dry here in the coastal bend. Not a lick of rain with all these storms robbing us of our moisture and keeping us dry. Our morning low with fog was 60 degrees and near normal. Afternoon high 86 and well above normal, but a long way from the records of 34 and 90 respectively. We're closing in on 6 inches below normal in the rainfall for the year. Our evening forecast is 79 degrees outside. Very lovely right now. Good night for that jog or the walk with the dog. It will be down to 70 by 11 o'clock and then on into the 60s through the overnight hours. As the winds settle down, we will see some light fog form once again, but the atmosphere a little warmer tonight than the previous night, so the fog won't be as bad because warm air can hold more moisture than colder air. And so we do have the visibility forecast showing visibility is down to about a mile in the morning around 7 a.m., but that quickly burns off after that. And the wind forecast shows the winds fairly light in the morning to nearly calm once again, and most of that happening after midnight around 3 or 4 a.m. The winds really settle down. During the day tomorrow, we have a weak front in the area that'll be dissipating, so only about 5 to 10 mile-an-hour winds. Another day in the mid-80s. Light winds and variable here on Wednesday morning, more out of the north instead of out of the east until the afternoon. And so we'll have less fog here on Wednesday morning than we will tomorrow. Tomorrow morning's lows, 66 in Port Aransas, 64 here, 63 in Robstown and further inland as you go towards George West, Beeville and Orange Grove. High temperatures tomorrow will be on the warm side and more like early October than November, with 78 on Mustang Island, 82 in Rockport, ranging up to 87 in Freer. We'll see a high in Corpus Christi tomorrow of 86 degrees with those light winds caused by this front approaching and then weakening. This is the storm. This is Ada. As we've heard from Katia earlier, and the damage it caused on this path through South Florida, basically heavy rain last night. The path of this storm is going to make a U-turn from moving southwest now as a tropical storm with about 50 mile-an-hour winds to northerly, staying a tropical storm and weakening as it moves into these colder waters of the northeastern Gulf, but not until the end of the week. This is probably still going to be in the water by Saturday, so it's moving very slowly and erratically, but the overall trend is to stay in the eastern Gulf of Mexico and not be a factor here. It loses some of its punch because this low is so far north. Normally in November you'd see an upper level low would be down here in the southern plains, but it's way up here near the Canadian border, and then eventually that kicks out and this high will take over and it'll go around the high and eventually flow into the jet stream off to the north and east. This is not a good weather pattern for us to see rainfall here with the mild air coming in from the Pacific. It does protect us from tropical activity. Of course, our hurricane season ended back on September 28th, but with that big drop in the jet stream, you can see the cold temperatures in the plain states. There is some cold air around, but with that southwesterly flow, it just cannot reach us. And it's not reflected in the 7-day forecast either. 64 with fog tonight, 86 tomorrow, 62 and 83 on Veterans Day. Do something nice for a vet. When you see one, say hello and tell them how much you appreciate everything they've done for us. 63 and 84 Thursday, 64 and 83 Friday. We'll see a few light showers here into Saturday, but not much. 82 will be the high on Saturday. A stronger dry front comes in late Sunday, and that'll drop us down to 60 and 81. Oh boy, Monday of next week.